We are sitting here at the Outlook by LENNAR here at Lake Las Vegas. Luxurious homes, Tony Cardasco, Andy Gill. And this is Lake Las Vegas Live.
This is Lake Las Vegas Live. A very fun show lined up for you guys today. Make sure you guys stick around for the entire thing because we're going to be having Eric Dutt from Reflection Bay Golf Operations. Basically, he runs all of Lake Las Vegas golf operations with us. Of course, Lake Las Vegas Executive Chef Scott Commings as well. And also Terry Maurer. Terry Maurer is the director of the Regatta race that's going to be happening on October 13th here at Lake Las Vegas. And of course, kicking off the show with us right now is the marketing director for LENNAR Las Vegas, Ashley Max.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining me in our beautiful new
Yeah,
models.
that's the way. Yeah, sorry, that's what it should. We should let you
problem.
intro the show next time we do it here.
Yeah.
We know
Welcome
it's
to our
Ashley.
homes.
She's wearing her name tag.
Yeah,
so
thanks,
we know it's
Ashley.
her.
See, that's a good thing. We should
Thanks
have
for
all
coming,
all our guests do that from now on.
Yeah, that helps a lot. That helps a lot.
Exciting weekend for LENNAR, Lake Las Vegas as a whole. A lot of people walking through these amazing, beautiful homes.
Yes.
How excited are you guys to be a part of it?
We are super excited about the outlook. We've been anticipating opening up these brand new models for a while now. And we just couldn't be more excited about how they turned out. We're getting great feedback. We had a big grand opening weekend. And so, yeah, people are just enjoying them so far.
What do you think is the biggest part of it? I mean, of course, the number one is the house, the home. You know, making it something that people are going to be a part of for a long time.
Right.
But it's not a bad location.
Not bad at all. The outlook is literally, it's about the name. It's all about the views. To be quite honest, the floor plans were literally designed around the views here because we have these beautiful golf course home sites, and then we have home sites up on the ridge with amazing views of Lake Las Vegas, and of course Reflection Bay. You can literally walk right across the street and enjoy the golf club right there, the grill over there. It's just a unique lifestyle for the Las Vegas Valley for sure.
Hey Ashley, now you have 3 model homes that are available for the public to come and see.
Yes.
They might walk in as we're speaking to you on the air.
They might.
And also tell us about the next gen home.
Yes, so our third model, the last model over there, is our next gen home, and we build next gen homes all over the valley, but we thought it was even more key for Lake Las Vegas because who doesn't want to come visit you here? If you live in this beautiful location, everybody's going to want to come visit you. So we made a private suite, comes with washer, dryer, kitchenette, a private entrance. So if you do have guests, they're going to be staying in basically their own private hotel, and especially if they're going to have a long stay here, it's even more convenient.
That might happen from what I hear.
Yes, they might want to stick around.
I noticed that we were looking at the video of that next gen home there. It's kind of funny because nothing against the washer and dryer that's at the next gen home, but when you look around the corner, there's the other luxurious washer and dryer right around the corner.
I saw you around the corner.
Oh yeah, no, I'm ready.
No,
I asked Christina, who's running the sales for us here.
Yes.
Shout out to Christina. We got to give her love because we really
Christina
tried to get her
Mayer.
on camera, but it's going to happen, Christina. It's going to happen. She was mentioning that she wouldn't let me take a nap in the next gen home.
No.
Yet. So she was like, "No, Andy, it's not going to happen."
No.
We're always looking for Andy.
Yeah.
How many? What's the square footage on these homes?
They're from 2,300 to 2,600 square feet. So
if you, I want to ask you if you had to pick which one.
Oh my gosh,
I know it's
I
tough,
can't
especially for your
decide.
job and what you do.
It's really hard.
Just say all 3.
All
okay.
3 really. I do love the next gen though because of that
It's
concept.
amazing. It is really amazing.
Of having your guests, or even, people say mother-in-law suite, but it's really built for
Your mother-in-law.
Your mother-in-law.
Yeah, it really is.
long-term guests or even multi-generational families.
It's funny, you had a good point about a lot of people coming out here to visit. That's the one thing
Yes.
about Las Vegas in general. And the simple fact that Lake Las Vegas also has the amazing Hilton, the amazing WESTIN, and now this option, of course. So it definitely brings that. Is there any other places that has this next gen? Did you guys get this from somewhere, or is this just a Las Vegas kind of idea?
We've been building next gen since 2013.
Okay.
And we build them all over the valley. So it's not a new concept. It's just even more convenient for Lake Las Vegas, especially because of that fact.
That's too cool.
Yeah.
Ashley, what types of people are coming out here to take a look at the model homes or potential home buyers?
We are seeing all types of families. We're seeing people that already live in Lake Las Vegas and already know the benefits of living in Las Vegas. They might want to move up or move down. We're seeing people from California who might want to make this their, they might want to move. They might want an investment home or a second vacation home.
So
we're
many
seeing
options.
we're seeing all sorts of
Quite a reason to buy a home now.
all sorts of buyers. But because of this unique location, I just don't think it gets much better than this view out here.
Absolutely, but there's a couple other views now with LENNAR. You know, I mean, it's ironic the timing. I don't know if you guys set this up to make this happen this way, but Regatta Heights, Regatta Point, which is on the entryway off of Lake Mead Parkway, right across from our amazing sports club.
Right.
You guys are running the show over there now. So what's it like to have not just one, but 3 communities here?
We just jumped right into Lake Las Vegas, didn't we?
Yeah. Just a little
We don't
bit.
want one, we want 3.
It's LENNAR Lake Las Vegas to an extent.
Yes.
No, but that's awesome. No, I mean, it was amazing to have that. As you can see, you guys came out to come bring all your agents
We
out.
took our whole team. We had to show everybody, you know, it's the year of Lake Las Vegas. So our whole team is super excited about all 3 communities.
With the exposure of not just the Outlook, but I mean, you guys are being able to really close up some of that, you know, Regatta Heights, Regatta Point inventory, to say.
Right. We still have a number of home sites left, but they're slightly smaller at the point. So if you're looking for something a little smaller, slightly larger at the Heights with 3 bay garages. So we kind of are covering all of our bases over here.
How many homes will you build here as part of the Outlook, as part of this development? And then what are they priced from?
There are 84 home sites at the Outlook, and they start in the high 500,000s.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you golf?
I'm really good at top golf. Does that count?
Don't tell Eric that. Don't tell Eric that. Eric,
Do I need to battle somebody?
No, it's a good start.
Yeah, good job. Okay, hey, I guess that's gonna be.
You guys can take me out and show me how to go.
Well, I think Eric will definitely want to do that too
All right.
after that comment. That's too funny. When are the models open? When can people come see this amazing location?
They're open Monday through Friday from 10 to 6. Or sorry, Monday through Sunday, 7 days a week from 10 to 6.
All right, Ashley, thank you so much for coming out.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Ashley.
All right.
Thank you guys.
All right, you guys, as we switch guests here, make sure you guys check out this fun video of Reflection Bay, also South Shore, and what we call as your Las Vegas golf destination. Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you.
And Lake Las Vegas has become a golf destination. Joining us now, the head of golf operations here at Lake Las Vegas, Eric Dutt. And Eric, first of all, I think you have something big going on this week here.
Well, a little bit. We've got the Nicklaus Cup, which features teams from other Nicklaus design golf courses from around the country, actually from around the world. I think we've got a team from Australia in, so they're playing. They played yesterday, today, and tomorrow here, so we're fortunate to have them. And so far, the guests seem to be enjoying the golf course.
I'll tell you what, the golf course has never looked better. It reopened after overseeding in September, and it just looks beautiful. How's it playing?
Very well, actually. You're right. It's one of the better overseeds that I've had in the 25 years I've been doing this. So the golf course is spectacular. Weather's starting to cool off a little bit as we head into the fall season. And again, we're very excited about the conditions of the golf course and the playing conditions right now.
I always ask you, sir, how many places are there in the world or the country that there's 2 jacks right next to each other? And then we call off that term, 2 Jack Nicklaus
pair of
design courses,
jacks.
pair of jacks, yeah. But I mean, like I said, somebody can actually play 2 in one day.
You're correct. Not too many places, and what's a little more interesting is there's actually another couple Jack Nicklaus design courses in fairly close proximity to South Shore and Reflection Bay. We actually work closely with those courses, so realistically somebody could come into town and play 4 Jack Nicklaus design courses during their stay here in Southern Nevada.
That's really cool. Like he said, a couple of the tournaments, the one that's happening right now, there's quite a few lined up for you, with what you've done and designed, taking the role the last, year and a half?
Yeah, and I think, that's, I guess, one of the things that we wanted to bring to the table is, our team and the team that I brought in is used to doing high-profile events. The Wendy's Classic. I used to work with Tiger and his foundation. So we like doing those types of events. It brings obviously some exposure to Lake Las Vegas and what we're doing up here with the real estate options with LENNAR and our other partners. And, we think it gets, the golf back on the map, so to speak, or golf at Lake Las Vegas back on the golf map, which it kind of fell off for a little while.
Now you added Craig Barlow, Jeff Gallagher, 2 big names in this local community. Well, Craig, of course, was a touring pro, and I think he played in 8 majors. But tell us what their roles will be.
Sure. One of our goals up here was to create, kind of that, I call it a golf ecosystem, that if, you were looking for a place as a golfer to live, play, work on your golf game, and if you had children, where would that be? And so, what we've been able to do up here with what I call the golf assets between South Shore, Reflection Bay, and now what we're doing at the Falls Golf Club, with instruction and an academy program, we have something for everybody. So with the addition of Craig Barlow, who grew up in Henderson, played junior golf here. I've known Craig since he was, 17 or 18 years old.
I didn't know that.
Yep. And
He's got stories.
That's
too.
awesome.
Got stories.
Oh, yeah.
He's got stories.
he used
Don't
to
be mean to me, Craig. I'm going to Eric.
No, you got it. And then Craig went on to have a very successful career on the PGA Tour, played in 8 majors, made 170 career cuts, he did very well. He's 46 years old, so he's kind of taking some time off before he tries the senior tour. So Craig's come on board. And what's very interesting is, there's some players are good players, some people are good instructors. In my opinion, very few are both. And Craig's seems to have the knack to be a good instructor. Does very well with juniors. And what I tell parents who ask me, who should their child work with, you don't get too many opportunities for your kid to work with somebody who played the PGA Tour and learn from the best players in the world. Jeff Gallagher also played the tour, web.com, won twice on the web.com tour, great personality. And so, from the instruction aspect up here, we have the ability to let golfers of all ages actually learn from, both Craig and Jeff, who played the PGA Tour. And that's pretty unique, in the instruction field.
Tony and myself were on the top of that list, right? Tone, for those lessons, I hope.
Yeah, we got to get out there. Well, we're pretty safe. So we're, in case you joined us late, we're at the Outlook by LENNAR.
Yes, we are.
And we're sitting here, and this is a safe hole for whomever owns this house, because the tee box is right below us.
No, it's right. I can hear them teeing off all the whole time. It's amazing. I love that sound. Yeah,
this is
exactly.
perfect.
You're good.
Yeah, they're safe for my golf balls. But where are we sitting right now, and how many of the holes will this new development be facing?
I think, basically the Outlook by LENNAR, it borders number 1. It'll border, what's now our 11th hole. It'll border some of our 12th hole. So, you've got 3 or 4 holes where,
looking at it now,
where,
Look at that live
residents will be looking, basically down on our golf course. And as Ashley mentioned, from here, you can literally walk across the street to Reflection Bay and take advantage of the Bayside Grill or, or tea time.
All of them, almost all of them have a view of the course. I think that's going to be. How many courses have you worked with before where homes are that close?
Not too many. I obviously in the previous life oversaw Cascada and Rio Seco. Cascada had no homes around it. Seco had some. But what's nice about this is, you've got golf course views, but they're not right on top of the golf course, especially the ones up on the ridge. Those will be spectacular.
To go back to Craig and his lessons, we asked him a favor, and he came He obliged. Can you tell us about what's happening every weekend in October if they come visit?
Sure. People come out, go through the models, and if you're a golfer, register to win a little contest that will draw somebody that will actually get a lesson from Craig, and I'll even throw in a round of golf. So come on out. As Ashley mentioned, they're open 7 days a week from 10 to 6, right across the street from the entrance to Reflection Bay. Spectacular, models, spectacular view, and
amazing,
and appeals to everybody.
Yeah, we'll pick a winner November 1st. Like I said, we'll run that through that. So,
and then we also have the Lake Las Vegas Classic coming up.
Yeah, we can't let you go without talking about that.
The first weekend in November.
Yeah, that's another one of those special events that we brought in with our partners, Ryan Shackle and Rogue Media and Las Vegas Golf and Leisure. It features, about 15, celebrity chefs from in town, including Mr. Commings, who will be on shortly. Great culinary offerings, wine. There's a golf tournament with it. There's entertainment that night. So it's really kind of that a cultural weekend, so to speak. And it's a great event. We had about 1,200 people here last year. We expect that to grow a little bit. And it's a great time.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun weekend.
We had our warmest September, right, on record. So maybe this carries over. It'll be a beautiful weekend in November.
Well, we had some good luck last year in November. So hopefully that happens again. Knock on some wood somewhere. So. But that week, of course, we're going to be doing also our NAREB Lake Las Vegas certification, to where we're going to bring a bunch of agents out, go to different communities. So I'm going to be keeping Eric very busy. Hopefully we can still get those free lessons by that end of that weekend.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll definitely see. Eric, thank you so much for coming out again, always coming on the show to, just keep us up to speed on what's happening with Lake Las Vegas golf. Do you want us to touch on South Shore just a little bit? Just kind of, the amazing stuff that's going on over there too?
Yeah, South Shore, under new ownership, a bunch of members got together and purchased that club from the previous owner. Brought in a new GM who's got a very, very good pedigree. So they're going through a lot of changes over there, renovating the clubhouse, golf courses getting worked on, new membership programs. So again, if you're a golfer and you're looking for a golf community, Lake Las Vegas has got everything from the private club experience to Reflection Bay, then obviously our instruction and, academy programs that, we're underway on. So, it's like I said, it's that kind of great golf ecosystem up here at Lake Las Vegas.
Amazing. Thanks again, sir, for coming on.
You got it. Thanks, guys.
All right, you guys, take a peek at this commercial right now about Seasons Grocery, which we have located inside the village here at Lake Las Vegas. And when we come back, we'll be talking to Chef Scott Commings. Take a look.
My name is Sierra Nagel. I'm General Manager of Seasons Grocery. Opened Seasons Grocery just over a year ago, bringing those products in as well as all of your basic essentials, shopping needs, and organic and natural items as well. It's meant a lot to the residents to have a grocery store in their community. It's been a long time coming. They've been going to Albertsons 8 miles down the road. It's great to have a community grocery store that listens to them and responds to them as well. We're open 7 to 9 every day.
I've been here about 10 years. Okay. I come and shop here when I want to cook. It's a wonderful thing. And it's like a Cheers bar, only it's a grocery store. Lake Las Vegas is a place where you can feel a sense of community. I lived in several areas around Las Vegas before I came here, and they were nice, beautiful homes, but it wasn't a place where you felt like you could walk down the street and say hello to everybody. Lake Las Vegas is that place.
And we welcome you back to Lake Las Vegas Live. The celebrity chef himself is here, Scott Commings. He just walked across the street, actually.
He actually did.
Yeah. It's pretty nice. Good to see you once again.
Good to see you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we just saw that spot for Seasons Grocery, and a great little market here at Lake Las Vegas. It's a meeting point, I think, for a lot of folks that live here. A lot of tourists come through. Good place to hang out.
Great spot for coffee and pastry in the morning. It's fantastic. It
and
always has been.
Now,
yeah.
New Delhi. I
think
saw all the
people
boards
probably
and
were
meats in
wondering
there.
what's going on with
Thanks
this
for
food
bringing
right
lunch here.
Yeah,
thanks,
of course.
Are you
Only
going
reason
to
we have him on the
start
show.
delivering lunch here to all the people that come through?
Everything for a fee, guys.
Yeah,
everything for a fee.
Fair enough,
No,
fair
it's fantastic. We, we've been busy this year with a lot of projects, but this was one project that we really wanted to get on the forefront. Is to bring a true deli to Lake Las Vegas and give people an option to go somewhere and get some fresh deli meats and some, a great sandwich and have that availability with the beautiful market that it is. So, with that, I searched out and brought in, I think, one of the, best meat and cheese providers we have, which is Boar's Head Meats, which is very familiar. A lot of people are very familiar with. And I think Boar's Head does an incredible job for us right now at Seasons Market to bring, that kind of product to Lake Las Vegas.
I was able to get some video yesterday, so you can kind of describe.
Yeah.
the new
Oh,
deli
sure.
look.
A nice big case.
Yeah,
in
we
there,
brought in the deli case. We're doing sandwiches to order, so we'll have some grab and go sandwiches as well as some breakfast sandwiches too. But it gives you an option to walk up to the counter. We brought in also a great local bakery from here in Las Vegas as well, that's supplying some really, really great quality breads for us. Which that's the best part, right? Bread, a sandwich is nothing without good bread and good meat, and so that's kind of what we did with the market, is bringing a really great product for the residents and people from elsewhere that are traveling to Lake Las Vegas.
When Sierra just came by, we just saw her in that spot, but she was saying down the road, maybe some picnic baskets for people to take to go.
Yeah, we have a lot of really, really great ideas that we have this availability now to do. So, if you're thinking about, in a very short period of time, think about your party platters and your deli platters and things that can be, picked up right there at the grocery, ready for your game day weekend or anything that you need.
Yeah.
We have a lot of things coming up this fall that everybody needs kind of, those kind of meat and cheese platters for. So that we'll be able to do that. We'll be able to do that right out of the market and give everybody here in the residence an option, to do. But of course, just run as a regular deli. So come and get your pound of turkey and your pound of ham and your good bread, and take it home, and you have that option there now too.
It's already open. I mean, people can come on down and grab some sandwiches and check it out. But I know you and I have been talking about doing a kind of a big party for it.
Yeah.
Around, ironically, Regatta weekend and Canine weekend. So, anything kind of specially lined up that we can kind of give the audience?
We walked into this week. The deli was, officially open kind of this week. We still have some cosmetic things to do, kind of work through our exercises. But we definitely want to do, a really great kickoff to Seasons Market, kick off to the grocery store, kick off to bringing in Boar's Head Meats, with, of course, the Regatta is always a busy weekend for Lake Las Vegas. So I'm also going to be out there that weekend. We're doing a pig roast that day as well and having breakfast sandwiches and things like that available right outside the store.
Just figured how busy I'm going to keep you again another weekend.
Yeah, I was just
talking
having a discussion about
making
that
it
weekend.
Sandwiches,
Yeah.
Thank you, Scott, for always being kind to me. I appreciate it.
No sandwich for you today, Andy.
No, it's okay. I understand. We'll save them for that weekend.
No, but it's going to be great.
Before you go, I do want to talk about one of the coolest things you put together is the wine dine, and you let me add the view part to it. But you invite a certain amount of residents, open to the public, but you pair an amazing 4-course meal with wine. Tell me how you came up with that. The idea.
So,
we've only gone 2. It's everybody walks away just amazed.
Yeah. So every month we try to do basically a wine dinner, a food and wine pairing dinner, which is really, really fun for me because I'd love to do that. We bring in we showcase a really great wine, or a really great, really great winery, and just kind of celebrate their wines. And then I pair a menu, usually about a 5-course menu, around those wines and each course to pair those up. And it's just a lot of fun. Listen, you come into a room and you sit at a communal table. My whole thing about dining is really kind of creating community, and so to come in there and sit around and sit next to people you don't know, and you might just realize you all live in Lake Las Vegas and you're 2 doors away from each other, but now you know each other, so that's kind of part of it as well. Of course, the great food and wine gets me an opportunity to really cook some great stuff and have some fun outside of our regular daily operations, and just have fun with it. And we want everybody to celebrate in that too, and to have that community touch and community involvement. So.
Yeah. And we went to the last wine dinner that you had, and that was Orin Swift wine.
Yeah.
Kind of a trendy wine. The best part of that entire night, though, is, again, conversing with everyone, and, they're just talking and eating. But you also tell stories about the wine, and I thought that was a nice touch.
Yeah, I think I think it's always important too with what we're doing. I want people to understand where I came up with these things and why I'm doing what I'm doing and why I'm pairing a wine with this. And there are really no right answers, but I just want people to understand where I'm coming from. And also, for some of these wines and some of these vineyards out there, there are such great stories
Yeah.
of where they come from, and whether this one was really, I kind of told a bunch of stories about the labels, because the labels are fantastic with this wine, and really kind of give people an idea of where these labels came from, because they are kind of out of the box, kind of, you know, thinking labels for Orange Swift. But every vineyard that we bring in kind of has a really cool story around it, and that's what I try to bring in. So not just great wine, but hopefully we can, you know, share a story. People can, you know, I get a lot of times too, people will come and they've been there, they've been to these vineyards, you know, so then they tell their stories and then they share their experiences about, hey, when we went there, we really did this and had such a great time.
It's amazing to
Yeah.
see the amount of volume towards the end of the night, and how quiet, you know, and everyone get in there and get to meet everybody, and then they walk out like they're best friends, like you were
of
saying.
course.
I think it's hilarious, dude. It's the best.
It might have a little something to do with
Just
the
a little bit with the wine, but I just think
all we
it
do
still
is-
works.
All we do is encourage. That's all we're doing, is encouraging
Yes.
a good time.
No,
So
it's
yeah.
awesome.
So, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and then Chef, you also have the Lake Las Vegas Classic coming up.
Oh, it's gonna be
And tell us
yeah.
about some of the celebrity chefs.
Man,
that will be there.
it's great. You know,
Well, you're in addition to you.
yeah. Well, I know we, you know, everybody from there'll be you know, a chef there from Tao Group, from STK, from all over. So there's, you know, it was such a great showing last year. I'm really excited to work again with these guys with the Audi Classic and really just have a good time. It is just a fun event.
You also prepared the menu for the grill, Lakeside Grill.
Yep.
It's a minute away. It was kind of funny. We were setting up for the show today, and a gentleman walked in with it looked like his son, and they were walking around. He's like, "Hey man, I'm getting hungry, looking at these houses." And I said, "You know what? Just go across the street, go down the, you know." And the grill and the access for LENNAR to have that is pretty important.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of nice having that in your backyard.
It's great for this location, but it's, you know, great for all of Lake Las Vegas to really have,
Because-
you know, really great dining options, and that's what we wanted to do. And of course, we're on Reflection Bay with the incredible views that we have there. You know, so, you know, as the weather changes, I know it's still just a little bit too warm, but we have the patio seating out there as well, where you can actually dine on the bay. You know, have your lunch out there, have your glass of wine, just really enjoy and take in the views and everything that is, you know, what Reflection Bay is.
Yeah, make sure you guys check out lakelasvegas.com and check out all the fun events that we have. And the majority, if there's any food happening, it's probably Scott's food. So you're going to be very happy with that. Scott, again, thank you for coming always on the show with us
No
to talking
problem.
about with
We
what's happening
appreciate it.
next. Okay.
Good to see you, Scott.
Thank you, guys.
Check out this B-roll right now that we've got of the Rose Regatta, one of the most amazing events that happens here in Lake Las Vegas and brings close to 2,000 plus people out for a day here. And when we come back, we'll be talking to Terry Maurer, who's actually the one that puts all that together. Scott, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
And we apologize, that was a video from Labor Day weekend. But Terry Maurer joins us now, and we're here to talk about the Rose Regatta, which is coming back to Las Vegas once again. And it'll be one day, and that's a week from Saturday. We're real excited because, well, there was no more room on land, so there's a lot of room in the water. But welcome back.
Thank you, and thanks for having me.
No, absolutely.
You have too many land activities going on.
Yeah, no, we're trying to get them in the water. There we
Yeah.
go. You know, we showed that Labor Day weekend video really just to kind of show you the amount of events that do happen out here that, you know, whether they're just for people that are visiting from out of state or locals. And I think I know that your event is probably the largest that really brings a lot of locals out.
We do. Actually, the Rose Regatta, I think we bring out, it's upwards of 3,000 people come out on race day to support and participate, both.
Yeah.
And it's the largest dragon boat race that we have in Nevada, in the state of Nevada. And if you don't know what dragon boat racing is, it's a very good thing to Google, give you a good idea of what we're talking about. But it's all about team building, and it's a team sport. and it's paddling on the lake. We have 20 people to a boat, and we have to synchronize them and get them all paddling and then race them. So,
And it's not like they do this like every day of the year, week. Like there's some practice that goes into this, and it's crunch time. Like you have to get. I mean, I hear people that there's trash talking. There's like,
it's
there's
big time.
some real like elements of team that go into this, and it's amazing to get to see. It's really amazing to see people that don't do this like I said, every weekend to come practice. But you put them together, and they look like they know what they're doing.
they do. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It's actually this,
go left real
this
quick.
particular race is very much community driven.
Yeah.
We have teams that come from Steinberg Diagnostics, from Ainsworth Technology, United Healthcare here locally. Dignity Health started the program, St. Rose Hospitals. And so we have a whole contingent of community teams that come out, and they'll maybe race 1 or 2 or 3 times before race day to get it going, and then they come out and they want to win those medals and they want to win those trophies. And it's really great team building and very much community driven. We have a few club teams that are practicing year round.
Okay.
And those particular club
I was
teams.
gonna say some of those like teams. I'm like, no. They've been sneaking out here on the lakes.
Some of them do, yeah. Some of them are definitely our year-round club teams, and they'll travel out. They'll go to Puerto Rico to race, or they'll go to Long Beach, or they'll go to Vancouver. So, but for the most part, the Rose Regatta is about community, and it supports a great cause. It's a fundraising race program for Dignity Health's Red Rose program, and they supply mammograms, biopsies, things along that line for underinsured and non-insured women in our local area that are 49 and under. So women that don't have the funds to get the health care needs that they need, this raises funds for that program. So it's actually is very important to the whole Las Vegas Valley.
That's great. I mean, it's funny because last year, seeing the amount of people that came out and the amount of cars that are parked up and down the street, the village is really, you guys do something really cool and what it benefits. But like I said, just the amount of teamwork, and you see everyone really helping each other. And down there on the docks, when I'm down there, I'm like, wow, this is amazing what you're doing with just people that they work with each other every day. But you see that different element of teamwork.
It's that, but it's also, there's something that happens when you become part of the Dragon Boat community, because it's not just the teamwork on the team, and there's trash talking between teams, because
I heard it.
everyone wants gold.
Yeah.
There's some bets.
Yeah.
I thought Nevada Power was gonna, go off on somebody. I was like, hey guys, come on, it's a fun game. Just kidding. But they're like,
The Weekend Warriors.
The week,
out there, 20 people in a boat.
And we have this year, we have the first year, this is our 10th year.
Okay.
But this is the first year we're going to have a specialty 911 heat.
That's what you were saying.
So
yeah.
we
What is
have
that?
Henderson Police Department has put a boat on the water, and Metro Police Department has put on the boat on the water, and then we triple dog dared Los Angeles Police Department. They are coming from Los Angeles to race. So we're going to have 3 police departments on the water racing in a 911 heat. So it's really for fun and to just to tell them thank you and to bring good support.
Will they win a trophy?
We're going to actually do a floating trophy, so they'll get their name on a floating trophy, so it'll come back next year.
Oh, nice.
And hopefully we can get North Las Vegas involved and
We'll
get
make sure
Boulder
we'll get
City
that
involved
happening.
as well. Yeah.
That's too cool. I know we've been talking on the phone, the last couple weeks, and you know that there's another event coming to that same weekend. That's going to be on the other side of the lake. So, and it's the law enforcement with the Canine Trials weekend.
And that'll be on the North Shore side.
Yeah, it'll be on the North Shore side.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a lot of fun now that you have that 911 element to it, and we're going to be doing all that. Give the I guess audience or people that want to come out and watch probably the best things to do to come watch.
Wait, are all the boats filled? All the teams?
We're done pulling in new boats. We're ready to put a festival on at
Good
this
to go.
point.
Good to go.
But we have 54 teams coming.
Wow.
There's 22 people per boat, so you can do the math there.
Yeah.
And then
How many boats do you provide? How many are there?
It's 6 boats that run
In a heat?
That run in 3 boats to a heat, and
3
we
boats
have 2 sets of those running at all times throughout the day.
And open to the public to come out? Watch?
Open to the public to come out, so it's free to come on in. Most of the restaurants down in the village, or Scott is doing a big roasted pig, which is going to be, it's so good. But most of the restaurants are donating a percentage back to the fundraiser to Red Rose. You can buy a shirt, and some of that proceeds going to go back to the fundraiser. So if you spend some money, we've got a few vendors in there. So there's some Brighton collectibles will be there. So just spending some dollars,
Yeah.
you're gonna, a percentage of that's gonna go back to the Red Rose, which is what I'm all about. That's my, that's my passion, to make sure that our women here are covered.
Easiest way to get some more information?
Las Vegas, lvdragonboatclub.com.
Okay.
And it's all day, so it starts at about 8 and it goes to about 4.
Yeah, you just want to.
There you go.
There we go.
But thank you so much, Terry, for coming out. I know that we're getting geared up. It's only less than 2 weeks away.
It is, and I'm busy girl.
And it's
so
crunch time, so I'm going to let you go. I know you got a lot of stuff to do, but thank you so much for coming out. Okay?
Thank you, and thanks for having me.
appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Terry Maurer.
Terry, hang out for a little bit. We're going to wrap up the show.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about the 13th.
That
I
big
know.
weekend.
Yeah, it's a big one. Of course, Canine Trials is something that's happened for 28 years at the Orleans Arena, and it's 50 canine units come out on a Sunday. They go to the Orleans and they compete against each other. And of course, they've always competed. It's actually a 3-day weekend, so the trials falls on the same weekend as Regatta, but the canine units stay at the Hilton. But we're also putting on a special 5K and a doggy paddle to where you can come out with your dog leashed. Of course, leashed is the key word there. All right, to be able to have this fun. Come join the 5K. Come join the doggy paddle. And like Tony said, it's on the north side, and the regatta's on the south side, and you're going to be able to enjoy a lot of fun things, and it benefits great things as well. With the Canine Trials, all the money goes to Friends for LV Canine, and that raises money for the dogs when they retire, and of course puts together special training for those first responders that keep Las Vegas, Henderson, North Vegas, everybody safe. So it'll be a very charitable kind of weekend.
Yeah. Now, again, for all those events that are going on during the canine weekend, Andy, you have the 5K run, so that'll start at 8 a.m. And then what? The doggy
5K,
paddle. What
yeah.
does that entail?
The 5K goes from about 8 to, it's usually about 8. It's about an hour and a half when with a 5K. So 8 to about 9:30, 10. Finish line's at Reflection Bay, and then that's where you can come out and hang out and stay with your dog and go in the water, and you can rent a kayak, a paddleboard, or bring your own. But all that information's at lakelasvegas.com/canine. So make sure you come to see ours.
Slash or backslash?
Backslash, it's one of
Is
those.
it a
It's the usual
backslash or
one,
a
yeah.
Canine.
Canine. So like I said, that the 13th is all about Lake Las Vegas and Rose Regatta, and of course, on the other side, come bring your dog. Bring your dog to the regatta, check it out, and come join us too. So.
Well, there's always a lot going on here at Lake Las Vegas.
What time was you still with us? What time is the regatta happen? Like, it goes from when to when?
About 8 to 4.
So, okay.
People start arriving as early as 6:30 in the
Oh
morning.
yeah, no, you
so,
guys are out here early. Yeah. Okay,
Is
cool.
there drinking involved in that too?
We do have a beer garden,
Yeah, there we go.
an outdoor beer garden for that.
There you go. Tony's happy
Dragon
now.
boats
yeah,
and beer?
Dragon boats, beer, dogs.
Thank you so much, Terry. Of course, Ashley Max from LENNAR, Eric Dutt, the head of golf operations out here, Scott Commings, the celebrity chef. Andy?
Yep. I think that's going to do it for this show of Lake Las Vegas Live. So thank you guys
Come
for
on out
watching.
here. Check out the Outlook.
Yeah, remember, lakelasvegas.com. It's the easiest way to get all the information. Thanks you guys for watching.
Take it.